Hello there and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. Yes, we're back on here once again, going to be continuing where we left off last time. But first, you know what time it is. We've got to talk about Boosteroid, the cloud gaming service that we're going to be using to play this game today. So, without further waste of your time, let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's go. Boosteroid is a cloud gaming service that allows you to play your PC games on pretty much any device. This includes mobile devices such as cell phones and tablets. It is also on some smart TVs and even desktops and laptops. Playing your PC games will be done either through the Boosteroid app or the browser on the device of your choosing, so that no installation of games on your device is necessary, nor do you need to worry about the hardware requirements of said games. Boosteroid has PC games available to play from both the major platforms such as Steam and Epic, and you can play those games as long as you own them. There are also free games on Boosteroid, but to play either the games you own or the free ones, you must have a subscription to Boosteroid in order to play them. Creating an account on Boosteroid is free, so that you can get all of the info on everything you need to know to make an informed buying decision. Boosteroid has some of the best gaming hardware out there, so you can play your games at high resolutions and at high FPS. Your internet speed is very important to maintain the streaming quality of your game, so make sure you utilize the internet testing tool Boosteroid has available on their website to see if you can game on Boosteroid. They even have systems in place to make sure you don't lose progress on your saves if anything should happen, like loss of connection to the stream by keeping your streaming session open on your game until the save is made to the cloud. If the game does not have cloud saves available, then Boosteroid has you covered by saving the game locally to their servers, so you can continue to play those saves later on your next session. The one big thing about Boosteroid that has them over their competition is the session time limits. Other than the 10-minute session inactivity timer, there is no session time. This means you can play your games as long as you want. For 5 minutes or 5 hours, Boosteroid does not care. Just play them as long as you want, because your game time is precious, so they don't want to interrupt that. Should you experience any technical problems on the Boosteroid platform, please contact their support immediately in the live chat bottom right corner of their website, or via support@boosteroid.com. That is support@boosteroid.com. Their support works 24/7, and they should be able to help. They also have a really cool ability to see your session live while you're playing to see the problems that you're running into, to then determine how to make a fix to that session. So, really awesome. And whatnot. But yeah, if you decide to get a subscription to Boosteroid, there's a link down in the description below of this video that will help you do that. And if you decide to use that link, I do thank you, because you are helping out the channel. And also a huge thank you to Boosteroid for allowing me to be part of the partnership program. Alright, let's get back to the game. Let's go. Alrighty, and we are here. Now, let's see, what did we get done last time? And as you can see, even though this game does not have a save uploaded to this cloud, that Boosteroid does save it on their local servers, which is really nice. And you can just, it takes a second, but you just download it. Basically automatically downloads your save onto the whatever server you're using, and it's already ready to go. So last time as well, we had got gears being made. We got circuit boards being made, and we've got what are they called? Magnetic coil. Yeah, we got the magnetic coils going as well. And then we are making the Tesla towers, which is our power poles. We're making the wind turbines, which are these to generate our power. And we are producing assemblers so that we can actually make stuff. And then, of course, we've got belts as well. We do need one making inserters, which would be really nice. So yeah, let's see how much we can get done today. Now, of course, this is a factory game, so obviously the very beginning of everything is very, very slow. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I do want to... What do you want to add? We want an assembler because we don't want an assembler making inserters. That can go like right there. Now, I still don't know every single controls and stuff like that, so if I am forgetting any controls, you know, or even if I know them, it don't matter. I always encourage people to, you know, put out their tips and tricks and stuff like that. Even if I'm using that tip and trick, it doesn't really matter to me. Put that information out there, and then that is really awesome. So, especially with factory games like this, you always want to have that. I do also have the music off for this. I will hopefully be inputting a track of music if I remember. Sometimes I forget. But yeah, putting in a track in order to do that, because I did get copyright claimed, unfortunately, on the first episode. Now, it was mostly due to the intro, but if I remember correctly, there is one specific copyrighted track in the music playlist, as well as one of the battle musics, I believe. When you're in battle, also is a copyrighted thing. So we're just going to completely avoid that. What do I need to make here? Which is unfortunate, because the music in this game is really good. I'll put in if I can get the copyright-free version of the original soundtrack, then I will input that. Otherwise, it'll probably be something like Space Engineers, or, you know, I mean, Space Engineers, you know, goes pretty hard too on their soundtracks. It's not like, need some of these, so I can make inserters. Max that out. Make them all for me, please. Alright, well, you are going to be making us inserters. They're called sorters, but inserters, they're fine. You can actually set... I think some of these you can actually set, or can you set them on any... Yeah, you can actually set a filter on these. If you want them to only pull a specific something off of a line. If you've got, like, mixed lines or whichever, which... If you do, you are the devil. Freaking sushi belts, man. They're the worst. I don't know why people use them. So we need circuit boards and iron ingots, of course. And since we have circuit boards going right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to redirect this line, and we'll just go to there. Get our robots building there. Oh, it's going for that. Okay. There probably isn't a way I can make this do this, right? Yeah, I can't make it do that and then that. We can actually do it with the, we can do it with this. If we deconstruct this, and then we purposely put a belt in the way, just to make it kind of do what we need. Colliding. Okay, let me delete this belt and this belt. See if we can make that work. It should still pull. Yeah. Okay, good. Alright, it's still pulling. We do need to be making more gears. But then that allows us to redirect this to that. But then we still have the issue of... Yeah. Then we still have the issue of we can't pull off of that. Okay, so that was definitely a mistake, because that's not gonna work. So I'm using all of this side. And the reason I have two inserters doing gears is because it makes too quickly. Put that back. Okay. And we'll just put this line back. Oops. Reconnect that. Okay, so then in order to make this work, what we're gonna have to do is we're going to have to make this line go this way. And then have an inserter like this. Yeah. Go from one belt to the next. Okay. Well, that solves that. Let's try to be clever. It did not work, as you can clearly see. But then we can pull our belts this way, and back this way. Basically redirect our iron one further down. Then we'll see how fast this one does it. Let's see if it gets enough of everything as quickly. Okay, it's going pretty good. All right. Now can we offload it fast enough with one? No. We need two. That way we can keep the machine going. Yeah, max speed. There we go. Yeah, it's actually offloading it now. But now we're making inserters. So we're pretty much making everything that we really need. Oh, we need to make smelters, but to make smelters you need stone as well. But hey, this could be basically our little mall here. I do need. Let's go ahead and grab some of these. Grab a stack of those. Okay. And then we'll set that to make smelters. Yeah, I know how I can copy that. We already done that last time. We know what we're doing. Kind of. We didn't really do the tutorials, so maybe I should have. Oh, and then we also need one making... I have to move that... move this. And we also need one making miners for us as well. There we go. So I also need circuit boards and iron. Iron, okay. we're just extending out. I need some more belts as well. Grab a couple stacks because we're gonna need them. We're just extending our iron belt even further down. I mean, we're still not using all the iron. The iron belt's going, but yeah, it's still maxed out. Are we getting enough iron though? Yeah. We're still getting enough iron. Okay, need a bit of power. Put that there. There we go. Okay. Inserter. That'll get us that iron. Hopefully we haven't maxed out that belt yet. Although we might have now. For sure. Okay. Circuit board, especially when we get circuit boards going. This is just a temporary line anyway. Just temporary factory to make all of the stuff that we need. Okay, so this one needs magnets and stone. Are we making enough? We are not making enough magnets. Definitely not. What are you low on? You are not getting enough magnets at all. How's our iron ingot capacity? Actually pretty good. Okay. We're gonna have to move this. It's going to piss off a lot of stuff, but I'll put it back. Okay. Wait, how are you not powered? I don't have enough of these. Eh. Oh, I forget. Take a couple stacks of those. They will put you here for now. I don't want to put it in between this because then it's gonna cause issues. Yeah, what is wrong with this? Oh, it's maxed out. That's why. Okay, good. All right, being maxed out is better than not having enough. Okay. So this ingot belt. Let's go this way. We'll face them into each other, basically. I'm going to delete this inserter because we're going to need to move it. And we'll put it on this side. Nope, that was not what I wanted to do. I remember doing that back in the day, too. Freaking love this game, though. It's so good. Okay, there we go. So then I believe what we can do is we can shift click. And then we can do this. Actually, that's... the way that worked out is actually not bad. That's actually not bad. However, we don't necessarily have the room. I would have to redirect this iron, which can be done. Yeah, let's bring this. I'll have to delete this so it actually makes a bridge. Yeah, let's bring it over this way. And then we'll bring it over this way. And then like that. Okay. And that was a shift click, by the way. So, if you're looking at deleting an entire belt line, you can actually click the X and you can hover over the belt line you want to delete. Now, you need to be careful with this because it will delete all of the belts. It will delete all your belts. So, make sure so you know how you seen how I disconnected this, and then once that was disconnected, then I held shift. So yeah, anything on the belt line. Now it doesn't go all the way. Like if you have a really long belt, it will not do the entire thing, but it will do a huge chunk of it, from what I remember. So, but then that should allow us. Okay, we're gonna have to move that belt line again. All right, we don't want that to happen. So, in order to avoid that, I have to do this. And what we're gonna actually have to do is it page up? Yeah. Oh no, it's not page up. This is on the right. Oh, it's. Okay. So we mouse it up, and then we go up and over. Now we are going to run into this pole because now this pole's in the way. Okay. Power. So this power powers that specifically. Right. Is there anywhere else I could put that? So maybe this does cover it. Yeah, okay, cool. That works. That works. Exactly what I need. Basically, we want to go about this far roughly. And then, there we go. So basically what we've essentially done is went up and over the left. Now, hopefully the game knows what I'm trying to do. There we go. Oh, and because this was like this, let's correct that. And because that was like that, it didn't allow it to put a thing in. That's okay. All right. Oops. Okay, it did not know what I was trying to do, but that's okay. Because there was no belt there. There was no belt to actually put... Oh, jeez. What have I done? I have made this so much worse. The problem is I can't... I'm not going to be able to get out of here. Okay, new plan. Hot take. Wasn't there a way to reverse the belt? There was a way to reverse the belt, actually belt line. I mean, I know you can't, well, you can't do that. Yeah, this whole... reverse path. There we go. Okay. Click on it right. Is there a... No, there's no... doesn't look like there's a hot... There might be a hotkey, but... We can click on a belt, reverse the path of it, and then just do that. And And there we go. Okay, now we can actually get rid of that. And then just have that go to that. Perfect. And then these ones can just go. Nice. Okay. We've got that. Now we can do this. Oh, we'll need to extend the belt down. Let's go down to there. Go down to there. I don't know how many we're going to need. Right. Goodbye, trees. Here, get rid of this for me. Or make that for me. There we go. Yeah, if you get all the belts in place, then you can just copy paste basically. So there and there. Then there and there. As long as you have the materials, it'll make it. Look at that. And it's so much quicker too. And obviously you can shift click this and then you can click and drag and all kinds of crazy stuff. We don't have power down here. Now we do. Was that not connect? No, that was connected around this way. Okay. How are we doing on power? We're starting to hit our limit, but we are making a crap load of ingots, or a crap load of magnets. What's wrong with these magnets? Why are they stopping? Oh, because they need 2 inputs for magnets. Oh, yeah, our inserters are not fast enough. You see, the belt line's full, but it's running out of magnets. Really? They're still running. They got 2 inserters on magnet duty, and they're running out of magnets. Still. That's crazy. You barely need any copper. We could like pull a line of copper into this way. Have it go, instead of going that way, we could have it go this way. Nah, I think it's fine right now. It could be a little inefficient. This is making gears, but it's not making gears fast enough. We are also running out of iron. Kind of. Actually, not too bad. What the heck is using up all of our gears? Oh, it's this, this thing. This thing almost needs a dedicated gear machine. It almost does. I could possibly throw... That's fine. It's fine. We're out of power anyway. I know, which I do love about this game, that you can use your power and overuse your power, and it won't shut down the entire system, but it will flash. It'll flash at you, of course. Can't put them there. And not gonna worry about it. It will flash at you, as well as it will slow everything down, so everything will slow to a crawl if you pull it too far. Why did I put that there? Lack of item. Okay. Oops. Yeah, we are not doing great. But yeah, this game is so good. How am I doing on my... Is it C? Yeah. Ooh, running low on coal. Yeah, we're running low on coal, and that's what we got this for. 3, 4. And quickly throw this in there. Cool. Now we are full of coal. Yay! Eventually we'll have better fuel sources, but coal's not too bad. Okay, so what do we need for this? This one needs gears as well. Does this need gears? No, it doesn't. Okay, so this is the reason why we got the magnets going. Is because we need magnets for the miners. Oops. So then we'll drag our belt over to here. That's the wrong belt, by the way. No, don't delete the entire belt. Just don't connect it. It's the wrong belt. Need my magnet belt, which is this one here. Since it's already going that way, we'll just boop and boop. Oh, but we can't pull off of a corner. So we'll redirect it. And then once that belt gets built. There we go. Hopefully that's fast enough. But now we are getting magnets. And I'm out of inserters. Luckily we got that thing making inserters, so now we're making a crap load. Okay. So that one's getting almost everything it needs. It does need a gear machine though. So we'll grab another assembler. Throw it next to that. Grab some more belt. Go even further. This belt's getting quite long. We might have to add some more smelters here in a minute. Keep going like this. And you're making gears. Okay. I'll drag that there. And then drag this here. We'll see if we're making enough metal. Yeah, we're getting enough ingots. And it's offloading fast enough. Not, you can see the machine's not filling, so. Okay. And this one does make quite slow, so one gear machine is more than enough. So we still need, oh, we need magnets for this one too. Wait, this is getting magnets. Wait, which machine needed? This one needs magnets as well. Okay. This one needs magnets as well. Bring that there. We got our circuit boards, we've got our magnets. Now all we need is the stone brick, which the stone brick is made in a smelter. So let's grab some oh wait, I was gonna say let's grab some smelters, but yeah, we don't have smelters yet. Which does mean, oh yeah, our power is suffering. Hold on. Let's up our power grid a little bit. Come over here. I'm gonna grab a stack of these and put them down. That should be more than enough power. Well, if I can fit them, they can't be put in water, so we'll have to work around that. Alrighty, that should be enough for a little bit. It's like, that is a lot. And also, Planetary Base is getting very angry at us and is about to attack us here very shortly. That's okay, we'll be fine. I hope. Yeah, because I believe the more times this fills up, the higher the attacks are. The more tiered attacks and stuff like that. Is getting more and more difficult over time. Okay, so now that we got that, now we do need to turn our stone into stone brick, which, like I said, I believe is through the smelter. So, we're gonna have to individually make some smelters in our inventory. There we go. And just make me as many as you can. Which this is why you don't want to give, not for very long do you want to be handcrafting your machinery, because especially when you have to produce pretty much every single step along the way. So how many smelters are we gonna need? So this one's full of miners. Good. This one, so it needs, I don't know how long it takes to make those. Takes 3 seconds to make it. Okay, 3 seconds to make one. It needs 2 every 3 seconds, so that's not 1 a second. We're making 1 a second. So 1 smelter will do. And we'll just stick with 1 smelter for now. Just gonna stick that there. Obviously, we're gonna need a lot more. But yeah, we can also turn our stone into glass, which we can throw down another smelter to do that. Okay, now here's a little trick you can do. You can have inline storage, is what I call it. It's basically inline storage. Basically, as your stuff is coming out, you can have, like I said, what I call inline storage, which basically means you have stone going in and stone coming out. Now, the way I usually set it up is I will set up more going in than coming out, but I always try to put out as much as I can into a thing. Now you can do it several different ways. One of the ways you can do it is you can do it like on the top line and then just have the belt go underneath, kind of like that, and then just have 2 inserters going in and 1 coming out. Now obviously that's not going to be enough, so what we're going to do is we're going to do it this way, which will work just fine. And what we can do is have, now this does 1.5. I think we only need 2 for this. Obviously we do 3. Just as long as you're not pulling out more than you're putting in, then your storage will be fine. And then you always have a bit of stone on the side or whatever. Not that you really need it necessarily, but luckily we did have it, so. This one's doing glass. So, that is that 1 every 2 seconds then? Because if it's 30 per minute, then yeah, it's 1 every 2 seconds. Okay, so since that's 30 per minute, 1 every 2 seconds, so we're mining more than that. And then stone is 1 every second, so. Alrighty. Then I don't know how I'm gonna, well, I guess I'll just do it this way. We'll have our stone coming down this way. Oh. We got an assault coming in. And then we'll just have you go down to here. I'm in the middle of building. It'll take them a minute to get here. They're not like not like when you max them out. Like I said, I did lower the dark fog a little bit just to have a more enjoyable experience, so I don't have to constantly be defending myself. Because yeah, when you get under the normal gameplay, the dark fog the dark fog are kind of brutal under normal gameplay settings. I did lower them slightly. And I say slightly. I didn't do I didn't like remove their ability to do anything. I just made them slightly less aggressive. Alright, so yeah, this is doing, so how fast is this inserter doing? Ah, hello. Excuse me. I need more than one. Ah! I'm not in, apparently I'm not in battle formation. They did die, though. Which is good. I forget what the... No. The heck is the damn battle key again? Oh, we got machines being destroyed. Ah! Stupid. Where? Oh man. Oh, since they're destroying my power, I should probably take more with me. Okay. Yeah, they're destroying my freaking power towers over here. Unfortunately, I can't go any faster. No, stop it. Stop destroying my power towers. What are you doing? My turbines. No, bots, don't go in to fix them. Yeah, there goes one. Stop it. And you can see that my little bots will repair as well, which is pretty nice. But yeah, they destroyed some of my stuff. Can I? Oh. We can rebuild them. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, here's another one. Can I put one more here? Nope. Okay. There, and now they will be reset for just a little bit longer. Now, of course, as we build, the more stuff we build, the faster this fills up. There. Is that enough stone for you? As you can see, things get a little more crazy and a little more crazy. I'm just trying to get my, my mall efficient here, making the most basic of machineries. Okay, why are you not running? Because you're out of gears. Because we're not making enough gears anymore. Actually not getting enough iron anywhere. Holy crap. We are sucking down the iron like absolute crazy people. I mean, the belt is full, and man, it is going. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, we're not making enough gears for this. See, this one is maxed out on gears constantly, so we'll do the same thing we did over there and just run this like that, I guess. We're just compounding the problem. That's all we're doing. We're just making it worse, which is fine. That's how it goes. And then we're just you put that. Yeah, we definitely need more than one. This is a bit far for these input. They're doing about half. Go away. No, no. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah, we're doing about half of one a second, I think, is what the speed is. Very slow. Okay, now you're not getting enough iron. Which again, we're having major iron issues. But now we're making stuff. So, let's go over to the research tree. See what we can cook up. So this will give us our very first research, which will unlock being able to actually research for better stuff. Now, because a lot of these are going to start requiring this. The one thing I do like to do, though, is I do like to unlock everything that requires the basic materials, because now, see, we need these cubes for the rest of this stuff. So that requires cubes, that requires cubes, that requires cubes, cubes, and all. Okay, so we cannot go any further with our research. Let's activate that. So we need circuit boards and we need electromagnets. Now all of our circuit boards are being used, unfortunately. We will have to steal. Okay, we have enough circuit boards now. I don't want to take. I want to take from the belt rather than. There we go. And that'll unlock our research abilities. And then we take our base materials and we turn them into cubes. And then we turn those cubes into research. Kind of like it's exactly like Factorio. It's like a space version of Factorio. You know, we can actually. I mean, technically that's no longer true because in Factorio now you can go to different planets. I believe something like that. I haven't actually played it. I don't own the DLC. I was going to, but then it's just like, do I really want to get into that? I've been out of the game from Factorio for a long time. Just like this game. Okay, so that allows us to build this, which now this is where we need our glass, but I'm going to make, I think I'm storing that glass. We're going to make some by hand, and then we'll feed the research for that. Get factories going. I do want to get some factories going for that specifically. Usually what I like to do is I like to do a dedicated factory towards our research. And eventually we'll be flying stuff in and whatnot. Yeah, so now we can make the Matrix Lab. And they did give us some. We can make a couple of those. What are we out of? We're out of circuit boards. More circuit boards, huh? And this also allows us to research stuff like crafting speed for machines and stuff like that. All right, you are also out of ingots. Okay, so our iron needs to increase heavily. I think we're gonna have to fix our iron before we do too much here. Because there's a lot of iron potential. There is more iron over here as well. There's a lot of iron potential. I'm in my own way essentially. So, all right, let's grab a couple of these research labs here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I know how the research lab works. You can select that, so basically use the research labs to make research, and then use the research labs to research the research. if that makes sense. So basically what we're doing is we're going to be turning magnetic coils and circuit boards into cubes. And then we make those cubes, and then we take those cubes and research them. Which is going to be very interesting because, like I said, we do need to up our ingot making abilities because we are still not making enough circuit boards yet. We don't have enough iron. And this is where you start getting into the math completely. Okay. So we can take advantage of this iron. Oh, there's a decent amount of iron over here. Decent-ish. That I would love to go ahead and pull. Let's what do we need? There's also copper over here too that we can mine up. Now I do like to take pride in like completely removing an entire node from the planet so that I can make more room for factories. That's usually what I like to do. So we are going to need belts. And we're going to need belts. Belts. Take like 3 stacks of belts. We're going to need smelters for sure. Take 2 stacks of those. Oh, let's get my inventory is not open. There we go. What did I just do? Why did I put all that in there? I don't know how I managed that. Give me all this. Where's the take all button? Take that all. Okay. All right. Take that and take that. Okay. We'll take 2 stacks of sorters. And we'll take a stack of miners. And then we'll take inserters. Take 3 stacks of inserters, sure. How are we doing on sorters? I'll take 2 stacks of assemblers. Okay, and then how are we doing on power? Take another stack of those, sure. I don't really need to have these at the moment, so I'll put those back in there. I need to do something with all my storage as well. All the random resources I got. All right, and we are going to make a factory that is going to supply this. Okay. All right, we'll have 3 of these. Okay. Hold on. Oop. Do it like this. All right, so we'll have 2 making and then 1 researching. And this one can research instead. Okay. So these 2 are making. All right, so cubes take 3 seconds. So we're going to have to do our math here. And we're going to make a facility making these. And then we'll put an inline storage in between. So that we can actually store this, because we are going to need a bunch. And if we're making more than we're using, we want to be able to store that. So, up there. And we'll grab ourselves a belt. So this will go. I don't want it to. I don't need it to turn. I'll just move the storage. Okay. So basically, we'll do it this way. Go 2 in, and then 1 coming up. And a bit of power. Put some power in here. Get that connected. So then we'll make the cubes, we'll put them in the storage, and then we'll take them out into research. Into doing research. Okay. And these will come out. This. I am missing terribly. Get out of here. I think you can reverse the... You can also reverse these too, can't you? No. I don't remember. Okay. And then, of course, we're going to have our 2 lines coming in. So let's say we're bringing them from this side. 1 like that, and then 1 like this. And you always want to end your belts where your inserters are, so that you don't have random materials just sitting at the end. I know I didn't do that over there, but over there I don't really care. This is going to be a proper factory. It's going to be a proper factory, and the resources over here are only going to be for making this. We might have to move these belts because the copper, but so we're going to have 1 doing this, and then 1 doing this, doing this, doing this. I don't know. I don't think we'll have to add more, but that'll make the cubes. Put them in there. Okay. Yeah, these will have the magnetic coils and the circuit boards. So then, now that we've got that, so how fast do these make? So these need 1 every 3 seconds. So that shouldn't be too bad. This makes 2 every second, so we just need 1 of those, and this one makes 2 every second, so we just need 1 of those. 2 every second, 2 every 2 seconds. How fast do we need? It takes 3 seconds, so we need 1 every 3 seconds, so we need 2 every 3 seconds, because we've got 2 machines on both of those. Yeah, 1 machine should be able to solve both of those. Okay. And of course, we'll add more as we go. And we need production. We're going to put production in between here. So 1 machine each. We'll leave a bit of room in the middle for power. Oh, that's right. These ones, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that for these ones. Okay. Now, both of these need copper, which is good, since they share resources for the most part. Or they share the copper resource anyway. So they need iron ingots. Okay. So then these ones take a second to make 2. It needs 2 magnets and 1 copper every second. So 1 copper a second, and then plus this 2 copper a second. So we need, since we need 2 copper a second, we'll put down a smelter. We'll put down a smelter here. And actually, let's get my miners in place before I go too far. I don't know how the node's going to be. The best way to place this would be like that. Like that. And then just to cover the entire node, let's put this one like this. Okay. We'll be having to work around this, but that's okay. Do that. I'm going to bring this down this way so we're getting away from the iron. And grab some power. Alrighty, and I think that should just about do it. Get everything set up here. We've got, so according to the math, we don't exactly need 3 of these. I think it's 2, but having 3. We do need 3 of these doing magnets. Oh, whoops, I forgot to switch these. So if you ever have this issue, you ever run into this issue where you need to switch out these, the set recipe or whatever, and the machine's already set down, what you can do is obviously you can switch the first one, because all you need is 1. So we'll switch that to iron, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift click, which is going to give me the machine just like before. However, I can just do this. Drag it over. And then do the same with the magnet. Since nothing is running yet, I'm able to just do this with ease. And yeah, because I needed to switch these back over, because this one will do magnets. So we got enough for that. We get enough for that. Oh, I forgot to set up the rest of this. So, okay. Let me figure out how many circuit boards we need. What do we need more, or what do we need this fastest of? So, it's 1 every 3 seconds. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Just as long as we get that 1 every 3 seconds. So 1 belt, 1 inserter. Perfect timing. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do this. Okay. Yeah, I just forgot to connect these. Now these will make more. We could put an inline storage, but I'm like, do we really need to? Finish getting these built though, then we can connect it to power. Okay, that's 0.75. So wait, does this makes 2, doesn't it? It makes 2 every second. Okay, so this would benefit from having 2 of those. This one makes 2 every second, so we actually need we need a second one of these to be able to put out 1 a second. Not that we really need to, but you know what? It'll work. It is what it is. Of course, we can just always overload our belts, just for fun. There we go. Whoops, that doesn't belong there. That could have been a disaster if I didn't see it. Okay. Perfect. And now we are making the things we need to make these blue cubes. Now, what's cool about these blue cubes is they do give off light, and they're very, very shiny. And bam. That's all we needed. And how are we doing on power? Still doing pretty good on power. We are using most of it, though. That's pretty crazy. Yep, got the iron ingots flowing. I do got these split up so that they do have individual lines. So we've got three miners doing one belt, 3 miners doing the other. So we shouldn't struggle on iron ore, which we aren't. How are we doing on copper? Doing pretty good on copper. Okay, just as long as copper backs up, that's all we need. We are getting enough magnets. We're just getting enough magnets, it looks like. Yeah, we're about to be attacked again. Hey, we're making the blue matrix. Yay. And the dark fog's not too happy with us doing that. So we can expect an attack. Okay, are we getting enough magnets? Yes, we are. Are we getting enough of these? Yes, we are. Good. Good, good, good. As long as everything backs up. And now, we're making these. Look how shiny they are. I love it. I love the matrices, the matrix cubes. They're so cool, especially when you get a bunch of them. When you get all the colors lined up in a row, pulling off of, or get them all lined up on either sides of these. Just look how cool these buildings are as well. These are like the coolest things ever. I think it's, whoops, that's F7. Okay. Yeah, just the coolest thing. I also turn him off. It just, yeah, freaking amazing looking. Those things are so cool. Coolest buildings. That definitely, this game definitely has some of the coolest stuff in it. And it's really good because you can run this. You can run this game on, you know, pretty lower end hardware, I'd say. You just got to be careful though, because it is, well, you can infinitely build, and you will hit a point where your game just doesn't work. That's what I love about Vector games on the PC, because yeah, you can just go crazy, and as long as you got the hardware for it, you'll be able to support it. Now we will eventually. Now, what's really cool about this is we're on Boosteroid, so our limit for building factories and stuff is based off of their technology, not mine. So I don't have to worry about. I shouldn't have to worry about running into the FPS issues that I was running into with my last game, with Season 2. Season 2 was cut short a little bit because I eventually hit a point where I just couldn't play the game anymore because the FPS was so bad. It was unenjoyable to play and probably very unenjoyable to watch. But yeah, we are now storing these, which is really nice. Looks like we could probably get another one of these going, if we extend our belts out a little bit. We could probably get a third one making. Oh, I need a bit more. A bit more belt. Oh. I don't even think we can make another one. No, we're out of circuit boards and iron. Actually, that's easy. Just grab some of that. Grab some of that. Can we make a... Now can we make another one? Yes. We can produce one more, and then we could place it here. But yeah, that's actually... We got a little bit of progress done with the amount of time allotted, of course. And Boosteroid's still holding strong, which would be very concerning if it didn't. Oops. But we are now making matrices, which is very good, because we need those for research. And then what's really cool is we actually go to research stuff. Be like, okay, what do we want to research now? The one thing I want to research is I want to go straight to Logistics Mark II. We get the splitter, we get Mark II inserters, which will be a little bit faster, and we get the traffic monitor if we really want it. And we can activate that, and then this thing will very slowly... Okay, it is maxed out, so we don't have to put another inserter here. Now, if we want our research to go faster, obviously we can add another one of these deals like this. What about there? Oh, of course we need another. We would need another. Hold on. What are we low on? Need a bit more. That. A bit more of that. Need a bit more. There we go. Now we can produce. Now the research speed does depend on the actual research, which you can see in here. So the speed of this is 60 hashes per second, which I believe that's how it's pronounced. But yeah, this one, doing this research, obviously you can queue this up, and you can actually see how fast it researches as well. So it's going to take 21,000 whatever hashes, equivalent to equivalent to lab 360 seconds per whatever. Like, I don't even understand that. Yeah, once that gets built. Has it been built? Yes, it has. Okay. We can just. Yeah, we did build one too many. Need a bit of power. Perfect. We did not. Oh, it took from our. That's right. It takes from the storage, or it takes from our inventory first. Yeah. So now we're researching just a little bit faster. Somewhat. Actually, I don't know. But anyway, we are now researching, and we'll be able to get Mark II stuff, and then we can start making the Mark II stuff. And then making the Mark II stuff will allow us to then insert into the machines a little bit faster. Because, yeah, some of these inserters are kind of lame. They're very slow. We are not making enough circuit boards, definitely, over here. That's okay. We'll get there. Oh, and we'll wait for this one attack, and then I think that'll be pretty good for today. Like I said, the very beginning of this game is pretty slow, but as we get more going on, more being made and stuff like that, things will definitely pick up a little bit faster. We'll wait for the. I thought the research would go faster, but I guess not. I mean, it should be going faster. Good thing. But yeah, logistics system is done. So now we have Mark II. Now we can't go to Mark III until we have a red. So red will be the next thing that we work on, which red is going to be way later. But we can unlock anything that does blue. Now we do thermal power, which basically allows us to have, have a fuel generator, basically. We can take that coal that we've been collecting and turn it into fuel, which is actually pretty nice. We've also got electronics, and we're under attack. Okay. What are you here coming from this way? All right, let's head over there and take care of them, because they're going to start taking out our solar panels now. Our wind towers, power towers. We can also, the other thing I need to do is I need to go through here as well and unlock anything that we can make that takes regular materials. I think eventually you hit to a point, yeah, so where it needs to make just these. And there's 6 different colors, isn't there? There's red, there's blue, red, and then it goes yellow, green, or yellow purple, then green. Oh, there you are. Z. Yeah. Let's just pick that up. Okay. Anyway, stop destroying my stuff. Where are you? You're over this way. Oh, you attacked from the other side this time. No, my machinery. I'm just like, do, just for it out for a Sunday walk. Hey, quit it. Not very nice. I need the ability. I need to be able to move faster. Oh, bots are going out. No, they're gonna destroy. No, stop that. It's not very nice. Give me your stuff. Hey, quit that. Quit it. I don't know why I'm not attacking very quickly. Maybe it's because I'm... there we go. Instantly rebuild that. They're trying to repair it. Okay. And we are no longer under attack. Alright, cool. And they didn't destroy too much, luckily. Alrighty, but I think with that, though, that can be it for this episode of Dyson Sphere Program on the Boosteroid cloud gaming platform. If you'd like to get Boosteroid so you can play your PC games on pretty much any device, there's a link down in the description below that will help you do that. And if you decide to use that link, I do thank you because you are helping out the channel. But for now, though, I will say that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see on your screen right now. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.